going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Walgreens exclusive women's division, Maryse. Here we do have Maryse in the packaging. She does come with the Intercontinental title and a hat. Really looking forward to getting this figure out of packaging. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get her opened up, and then we'll have a better look at the figure inside. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Maryse posing out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what she comes with. Maryse here does come with two accessories. For starters, she does come with a little captain's hat, which is a really nice accessory. It is sculpted really nicely. The paintwork is actually pretty good on this one. It has a black brim and it is cast in white, and it does fit on her head really well. Her second accessory is the Intercontinental belt. Now this is another really nice accessory. I do love that it is an updated version. As you can see from the two pictures, the old one has all the words and detailing tempoed on it, and this new one actually does have it sculpted on, so I really do like that. But other than that, Maryse here doesn't come with anything else, so what we're going to do now is take a better look at the French-Canadian beauty. And so here we have a better look at Maryse, and I have to say that they did a really good job on the face sculpt. I know this is actually reused from, I believe, the Battle Pack and maybe her original figure. I don't have any of the original Maryse figures on hand, so I really can't say yes or no if this is a reused one. But it's a really nice head sculpt, and it looks pretty much like Maryse. The only problem I really have, and it's an issue I have with most female figures, is the jawline seems a little too strong. I don't know what Mattel's problem with giving the females these really masculine jaws, but it is an issue that I hope that they fix down the road. She does have blonde hair, and it's a really nice sculpt. It's just sculpted, there's no wash, no detailing in it, but that's kind of how Maryse's hair is. It just looks like it's just one solid mass that just flows perfectly. I don't know what it is about it. Now, to my knowledge, this torso is actually unique to Maryse. It's actually sculpted. You can see the laces are sculpted, and then the ridges on her top as well are sculpted. This top piece is a separate appliance. As you can see, I can actually move it, but it's not removable. As you can see, it does fit really nicely. There is a seam right here, and if you really wanted to, you could undo that seam and take this off. Although, I'm not going to do that because I spent a long time looking for this figure, and now that I have it in hand, you know, I'm actually going to hold on to it and take really good care of it. Now, another nice little detailing that I am glad that they added is the wedding ring. It's not sculpted on, and unfortunately it's only painted on the one side, but it does look nice, and I am really glad that they did add that little accessory, that they painted her wedding ring on her finger. And for what you'd expect, she is wearing mostly white. Now, one of my biggest issues with this figure, those thighs. Her thighs are actually painted flesh tone, and as you can see, really terrible job matching the tones, and under my lights it just makes it that much more noticeable. Just like with Neville, rather than casting it in flesh color and painting the white, they decided to cast it in white and paint her thighs, which it doesn't look great at all. But that's not saying that the boots aren't really nice. You can see they do have a zipper right here going all the way down to her foot, going to heeled shoes, which I'm not a fan of heeled shoes. It makes it really hard for the figure to stand. But the boots are really nicely detailed. These knee-high boots have a lot of sculpt work in them. Both of them have the zipper detailing. The only problem is they're not painted. It is a little bit of an issue here that you can see that none of the zippers are painted, but overall it's still a really nice figure. So with that out of the way, let's actually get Maryse compared to a few other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Maryse posed next to Naomi and Eva Marie. And finally, here we have Maryse posed next to Brie Bella and The Miz, and you can see she does scale well to The Miz and to Brie Bella. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually move on to her articulation. Now, she does have the standard female elite articulation, and I say that now because they did alter the female articulation. She does have a ball jointed head, although she really can't look up because of the sculpting on her hair, so you're just going to get downward right there. Oh, and I didn't even notice that. They didn't even paint the back of her neck. Sloppy job by Mattel. They did not paint her neck. And let me actually zoom in on that. You can see they painted the front of her neck, but when it comes to the back of her neck, they left it white. That is a really, really poor job on Mattel's part. But anyway, moving back, head does rotate left and right, looks down, doesn't look up. No head tilt again due to the sculpting of the hair. Arms on a ball joint go out to about that far. They do a full 360, no problems there. Swivel at the bicep, single bend in the elbow. Swivels at the wrist, no hinge. We do have a ball joint in the torso, which does go back and forward. She's not at all hindered by her top here. It is a softer plastic, so you can get some movement out of that. So really good job there. She has a waist swivel that seems to lock in place. I don't know why it does that. But legs go forward to about there, go back, go out quite a way, and I really do like that. They do have a swivel at the thigh, single bend at the knee, and a hinge in the ankle, and unfortunately no rocker ankle. So overall, really okay figure from Mattel. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get her posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Maryse posed for my final thoughts. Overall, this is a really nice figure, and I am really glad that they did update Maryse. She is about 2 years a little late, but overall still happy to have this figure in hand. Now, she is part of the Women's Division series, which is a Walgreens exclusive set, and to my knowledge, this has been sparsely out there. Like, this is actually the first Maryse that I've ever come across, and seeing her on the shelf, I just had to pick her up because I needed a Maryse in my collection. But again, it's been really hard tracking down this figure. I actually found Silver Surfer before I found Maryse, and Maryse supposedly came out first. So if you are looking for this figure, she is starting to hit Walgreens. However, it is really sporadic, and it doesn't seem like there's any rhyme or reason to how she's being distributed. With that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other WWE videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.